Welcome to Shortview Trading. This is your 1 minute market hit for Wednesday, January the 8th. What matters today for traders? So clearly Iran has responded overnight to what's been going on in the Middle East and the actions of America. That's created volatility overnight. Interestingly, much of that has now dissipated as we come into the London early morning hours. Most of the safe haven assets have given back their gains. Risk assets are largely back to where they closed last night in the States. So if that's correct and that continues and Trump's tweet suggests escalation is likely to be limited, then it's interesting to think about where do we go from now. Indeed, if you look at this analysis we're showing you now of geopolitical events between Iran and the US in the last 10 years, you'll see the impact is really quite modest and limited. Yes, there's an initial big spike, but that quickly dissipates. And you can see from all these events on this chart that we're showing you that the impact on the oil price doesn't tend on the whole to be long lasting. There are, of course, exceptions. Obama's sanctions on Iran a number of years ago, for example. So if that's correct and the geopolitical tensions are likely to de-escalate or go back into the background, what really matters is where our models are positioned at the moment. And that's quite interesting. They're on side for long positions on an opportunistic basis. You can see that with the risk appetite model we're putting up in front of you now. It's the case for breadth models and indeed some of the short-term technical scoring systems as well. So our view is to reinstate opportunistic long risk positions. The full detail on that is in today's Daily Rag, published on the website and available to subscribers. So what are we watching today? Two key things. Firstly, the statement that Trump will make about the bombing by the Iranians and any associated commentary around that from other leaders and important figures around the world. And then secondly, some US macro data. ADP employment's out today, lunchtime in London time, early morning in the States. Of course, that's a good insight into what non-farm payrolls might do on Friday. Over and above that, we've got consumer credit later in the day. That was your 1 minute market hit for Wednesday, the 8th of January. Thank you very much for listening. Please do subscribe on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter. Thank you.